Oh, wow. Sorry about that. Just excuse me for a minute. Oh boy, yeah. Do 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 do. Dun 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 dun. I, who am the supreme ruler of all things not form, invite you to another stream. Hi, Annabelle. Hi, cutie. And thank you for the head pats. I'll just lean into that real quick. Yeah, there we go. There, now it looks like you're really head patting me. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. We got an ad break about to start. Alright, apologies for the ad break incoming. You see, I need like the, 1 cent that I'm gonna get from the ad, probably. I need them little pennies. Clink, clink. I need them pennies so I can, hopefully one day gamble them on gotcha. Oh, wow, look at my character. Alright, now. Look at my character, yeah. I am a hot, sexy light elf, okay? I am a light elf who is hot and sexy, okay? Do 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 do. Attack of the killer. Attack of the killer carrots. Oh, be quiet! Quiet down. Attack of the killer carrots. Attack of the killer carrots. Do 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 do. Oh, what a tragedy. Carrots attacking the city. Yes. You know the reason. Oh no, we're under attack. I'm under attack by spooters. Spooderman does whatever a spooter can. Alright, this reminds me of, you guys ever play Nights into Dreams? You ever played a Nights game on the Wii? Yeah, that's what those spiders remind me of. They remind me of Spider-Bella. Now, Spider-Bella, yeah, I will say the Wii Nights game is not very good by any means. But I thought that, I thought that Spider-Bella's theme was, fire when I saw it. When I heard it for the first time. Yes, I saw my partner in the back. Don't look. Do me what you like. Just please take the amulet. Alright, why so eager? It's a fey trinket that belonged to Ammon the Clever and its curse. I can, like most, I can share an old traveler story. Now I am a believer. Uh-oh, it's cursed. Oh no, it's really have the scars to prove it. You're the only you only hope is to give it away or to travel to Ammon's Hollow in hopes of purifying it.
Please take the amulet. I am so weak.
I cannot withstand its influence. Uh-oh. If it possess it any longer, I will surely die. Oh, I guess I'll take the amulet. Alright, now. See? Uh-oh. I got Ammon's thunderous rage on me. Uh-oh. I got a curse. Alright, effects. Each time I strike an enemy, I might get shocked, or burnt, or electrocuted. I might get electrocuted, covered in ice, or, I will get burned. Okay, that's fun. Alright, so... how about I just fast travel over there? I'm gonna, try to avoid as many enemies as possible. Alright, I'll set up a barrier to try and, mitigate it. Yeah, we basically have a bunch of chances to, take a bunch of damage. Every time I try to, kill... every time I get attacked by something. Alright, I'll try to fight this little enemy. Uh-oh. Nah, wolves, those guys are annoying. Ow! Stupid Ammon's rage. It's already hurting me. Now it's hurting me. Now it's hurting me. Now it hurts. I don't like being cursed. It hurts me. It's very mean. Fine, Hexwave, Fen Wraps, I'll take the... Oh, whoops, I forgot to empty out my inventory. No, I really can't take them all. Alright, I might have forgot to, empty out my inventory. I kind of meant to do that, before... Alright, now. Alright. Ow. Alright, just excuse me for a minute. Oh well, at least it's not a super bad curse. It just, damages me every time I strike an enemy. It's just that anytime I strike an enemy, I got a chance to, get shocked or frosted or, it's some sort of, nasty for curse fairy trinket, yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna, break down what I can. Alright, now. Alright, now. Now it's string, so that's a killer hammer, but very slow speed. I mean, Innovan, you might like this game because, it has hammers that you can use. If you really want to, for whatever reason. Innovan, I will even offer to buy you this game if you really want it. I will offer to buy you this game. Yeah, you guys know how I sometimes like to do that for good friends, yeah. Oh, here's Prismite Braids. Oh, we got the Prismite, yeah. Prismere. Oh wow, Sylvanite. Alright, guys, what? Alright, now. I mean, I do... Alright, now, they are those Prismere ones are technically higher and, a bit stronger than, what I have. But, I don't have high enough... Alright, now. Well, we got, like, a Prismere, stuff. Yeah. Those are, like, some of the strongest stuff in the game. It's because I got high enough level to where I can, sometimes get those things. Yeah, and also the reason I have Prismere, chakrams is because I bought them at one of the stores because one of the stores had them. Yeah, and I kind of blew through my money again getting that. I kind of might have blown through my money again trying to get that. Alright, now, we gotta be careful. This place could be full of hidden danger. But, technically speaking, danger is my middle name. Well, actually, no, it's not. In fact, I don't know if Endemali will be referring to herself by a middle name. In fact, Endemali doesn't... In fact, you know that Endemali Evening Night's actual name is not Endemali Evening Night? Uh-oh. Well, that curse really stings. Alright, I do not like this curse. Alright, this curse really, really hurts me, so... Every time I strike an enemy, I'm gonna get hurt. Alright, now... Every time I strike enemies, I'm gonna get hurt. Alright, now, there must be an accessory I can use that will give me, regen on healing. Alright, I'll put on the one that, gives me regen. That will help mitigate some of the damage from that. Alright, now, it's not a perfect solution, but it will help mitigate some of the damage. So I'm not constantly, face tanking the damage. So that way I'll have some recovery. That way I'll have a little bit of recovery every time I get injured. I mean, it's not the perfect solution by any means. So I guess I'll put up a barrier. Alright, now. Now what? Oh, stupid plant. Alright, now there's just a little nasty, anime plant right there. Master's daggers. Whoa, does that mean I have a chance? Alright, now. Alright, the region is, working a little bit. Now, it does count as a trap, but, Alright, it is working a little bit. Yes, I know I can block. Don't tell me, game. I know I can block. You don't need to tell me. Alright, thankfully the curse didn't trigger too much there. Alright, thankfully the curse isn't triggering too much. Alright, now I did put on the health regen. Alright, now I think the health regen item does help a little bit. I don't know, bug thresh. Alright, threshers can be kind of tough, so I need to be careful. Ow. Alright, the curse really stung me a lot. Oh nice, I got Sagecraft Arts. Alright now. It grows brightly and then... Alright, nice. Did I successfully purify it? Please tell me that was successful, please. What? I should have used a secret door. I should have used a secret passage to get here easier. Alright now. Alright now, I dealt with the curse. That means I don't have to, be cursed anymore. I won't get shocked or burned or, frostbitten. All of which are very painful. All of which are very painful. I don't want to return it to you. I want to return it to the other guy. Must be upstairs then. Let me check upstairs real quick.
What do you want?
I have the amulet. Beautiful, isn't it? Now it won't kill you. There it is. Hand it over.
Now that it won't kill you.
Why should I give it to you? I can offer riches? Okay.
Gold. And what is better than that?
Should I take the amulet?
This world can be purchased.
Take the amulet, yeah.
Ah, justice. Yes, I believe you will go far in our world, ragged and raging as it is.
Oh, do I want to, hurt them? Too late, received a ring. Alright. We returned it to its rightful owner. But those two are gonna get hung for sure. I mean, they did steal it. Technically speaking, it was, super cursing, gonna kill you if you used it. In fact, it about did to me. Alright, good thing I thought to, use health regen. Alright, now let's see. 5% damage, ooh, that's actually not too bad. Alright, which one do I want exactly? Imbued with magic. It doesn't seem very magical to me. Alright, which one should I use? Alright, I'll use the Noble Band of Growth since that, gives me... Alright, now quests. Alright, I'll meet with the general in a minute. Alright, now... Oh, they're all over here. Alright, the people I'm looking for are all over here. Oh yeah, I should probably level up the spelling as well. Alright, hopefully the initiates are okay and, not in any trouble. Alright, I'll deal with the sprites. Alright, they should be no trouble at my level. There should be no problem at my level. Alright, that initiate is dead. Alright, now where are the rest of them? I'm not far from one of them. Alright, I better find all of them. Alright, now. One of them is just around the bend. Alright, hopefully they're alive. Uh-oh, monsters. Alright, I'm just under attack by hostile fairies. Don't worry, they should be no trouble. Yeah, I don't think they're alive. Unfortunately, they're not alive. That is the opposite of alive. Yeah, I learned that from, alright now. Yes, I learned that from, alright now. Alright now. Alright now. Alright, what was that game that featured Amanda again? Oh well, alright, that reminds me, I need to watch more Bentley. I haven't watched Bentley Badass Hero or Vinesauce in a while. I should, watch them again. Now, those two were good inspirations for being a streamer, yeah? I kinda wanted to be like them. Now, fine. Alright, now. Vinesauce, however, seems extremely funny. And social. Do. Oh no, we're under attack by Barkus. Alright. Alright now. Alright now, in the lore, the Bargus I came up with can, become beautiful women, and also, they basically are like an apparition. They can even burn through solid objects. And also bend into shadows. They kind of go with the kind of black dog mythology that they have going on. Kind of go with the black dog, esque mythology that they got going on. Yeah, like one of them's actually really friendly, but they used to be with somebody who kind of liked it a little rougher, like a little rough. And he kind of died, and he got a whole bunch of bite and scratch marks on him. So she was kind of accused of murdering him, and got the title of being known as a big bad wolf. All right now. I know what happens to them. They're all dead.
You must tell me, please.
I need to think about this.
Very well. But I'm eager to learn what happened. Don't be a stranger.
Alright now, item. Alright now, we don't know who organized the theft, do we? Sarah. Alright, because Sarah's the one that, Alright, because Sarah's the one that did it.
you must tell me, please.
Sarah has a strong will and think. Alright, now.
Sarah has a strong. Very well. What happened next?
Alright, now.
But of the third, what happened? Catherine always had an affair. Well, I'm sure you've done all you could. Until next
Alright,
time.
nice.
Greetings. Sage crafting is one of the
Alright, let's see. What do we have here? Alright, damage resist. Oh, well that. Alright, health. Alright, I could just make these gems myself. Ooh. Alright, I will be buying these, you know. Alright, I'll buy, you know, I'll buy the Lampart stones because I can make them into pristine ones anyway. I have enough sage crafting level where I could just do that. I have enough, you know, sage crafting where I can just do that, so it should be fine. Yeah, sage crafting lets you, you know, make a whole bunch of different stones that are really, really good. And, you know, I have enough levels in blacksmithing where I can, you know, just, you know, make them into, you know, whatever I want. Alright, we're covered in notes. Alright, now. Alright, now. Obtain Freeman armbands. Actually, that's one you can do permanently, and, you know, you can turn them in for bounty. It's a good way to, you know, make a lot of money. Of course, it requires, you know, killing a whole bunch of, you know, Freeman bandits if you really want to. Oh, they're not here, are they? Oh, I don't think I have... Alright, I don't think I have the location for that one. In the Forsaken Plain. No, I probably can't do that one yet. Alright, now let's see, let's see, I could probably do one of these. Alright, now, which one should I do? Alright, since I have it unlocked over there, I could probably just jump right on over there. Oh, I haven't reached it yet, okay. No, I haven't reached the place yet on foot. No, alright, I can do that. No, it shouldn't take too long. Alright, if we're lucky, we'll fight enemies along the way. I mean, lucky, unlucky, you know, whatever. I don't know, is it lucky to encounter, you know, murderous dogs, you know, one-eyed giants, and, you know, whatever those things are? You know, the Spinies? Lord Bowser, you don't remember us. We've been with you literally since the 80s. You literally don't remember us in the Lockatues? I mean, to be fair, you know, Bowser does have, you know, a ton of monsters, and to be fair, Bowser does have a ton of minions that are, like, really, really devoted to him. Like, Bowser is probably one of the better villains to work for, despite seeming, you know, so selfish and tyrannical. Yeah, his minions, like, Bowser, to put it in perspective, you know, in Brothership, he went back for that one Goomba was gonna get left behind. Well, that's how, yeah. He went back for that one Goomba that was gonna get left behind. It's kind of funny because Bowser is definitely a way better villain to work for than Dr. Eggman. And yet in the movies they like learn the opposite lesson. Yeah, which is kind of in contradiction to how they're portrayed in the games. Since Eggman in the games and in the comics, he's like, you know, he'll use you as a pawn. Yeah, no question about that. I mean, there's a reason, Dr. Eggman surrounds himself with robots that he can control, okay? Yeah, villains that surround themselves in drones and robots usually like that because they're easy to control, sort of like, how Ganondorf surrounds himself with monsters that he can control. And uh-oh. Alright, those are a bunch of giants. Alright, now I can beat them. Alright, I'm not scared of these guys. Come on, get up and fight. Come on, get up and fight me. Come on, is that the best you got? Is that the best you got? Huh? You guys ain't nothing, that's what you are. You guys ain't nothing, that's what you are. You ain't nothing but a hound dog. Funny thing about that particular song by Elvis. Back in the day, Elvis could only back in the day they had to make Elvis actually sing that to like a beagle because they thought it was disrespectful or something. Those guys are kind of short for giants. Wait, you really think so? Well, yeah. To be fair, in the lore, giants are actually super gigantic and everything. To be fair, in my lore, giants are super gigantic and everything, yeah. In fact, they're so big that, in fact, some giants are so big in my lore that, you're basically like a teeny tiny ant next to them. Yeah, including me. Since, I am human-sized. Yeah, I know that some people like to say that fairies are like, cute, little dainty things, but that's, Disney propaganda, okay. Yeah, fairies in my world are more like the ones in this game, okay? Who are way cooler and way sexier, by the way? Who are way cooler, by the way? Alright, now. Of course, if we're playing Bravely Default, I would like to point out that Aerie is not actually a fairy. She is just a stinky demon, pretending to be one. And she's just a stinky caterpillar demon, pretending to be one. Contact board. Oh, you have a contract board. Alright, so now we have a board. Alright, we have a board. Alright, Wedding Ring in the for second phase. Freeman Outlaw, Grinning Vein. And we got Stolen Scrolls. Alright, now I guess I will. Alright, now I will take all the quests and do them. Alright, now let me check my board. Alright, now let me check around this place and see if there's anybody who can do... Alright, let me check around this place. Am I allowed to go in here? Am I allowed to be in here? This can only be opened with the proper key, which probably one of them has. Alright, am I allowed to? Alright, now. I mean, I can steal if I really want to, but technically speaking, it's not a crime if you don't get caught, And, if things get stolen, you just, fence them, yeah. If you steal things, all you have to do is fence them, yeah. And then it's like, it's totally, legit, and you just have a totally legit person, fence the goods. And it's like you actually did them. And it's like you, alright now. Alright now, alright, whoops. Alright, these cost a lot of money, so I better be careful about that. Alright, I better be careful about my spending this time. Alright, now I better be careful about my spending this time. You know, in the last episode I went a little too reckless on the spending. Alright, if I get a whole ton of money though, I will definitely, buy some stuff.
Welcome. So, what's all this? I see. You'll want to start with the vault.
You see, you'll want to start with the vault.
The vault lies
Telerain is south through Televane on the way to the world.
Head south through Telerain.
Alright, now, thank you.
All past. Good luck.
Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now, let's do these side quests first. And a grave and a forsaken plane. Alright, now, is this one gonna... Alright, now. Alright, the forsaken plane is over there, huh? Alright. Ow. Wait, Notorious Buccaneers, we're gonna have to fight pirates? Ooh, I want to fight some pirates. Fighting pirate... Alright, now. I do technically have villains that are pirates in the lore. I mean, they're high-tech pirates, though. Yeah, they're like high-tech pirates that are led by Captain Midas. He was like a businessman. Like an insane businessman, yeah. Also, he's kind of the father of, one of the heroes in the lore. Yeah, back before he went crazy. That was kind of before he went a little mad. You pick one, not like Lamia, Naga, Mermaid, Triton, Angel, Genie, Nereid, Dryad, Kitsune, Arachne, or Nakamata. Let's see, uh-oh. Alright, now. Alright, alright, now. Sorry about that. Uh-oh. Now I got diseased. Alright, I got a disease. That's okay, though. I'll fix that in a minute. I'll fix it soon, I promise. Alright, the wedding ring is probably here. Alright, there's the marriage band. Alright, I think I might go with Dryad. I think Dryad or Lamia are probably the best, are probably my choices. Alright, now. I don't know if I would go for Angel, though. Not gonna lie. Alright, now. Alright, now. Alright, now. Wait, aren't mermaids legendary for, killing sailors? Aren't mermaids legendary for, killing sailors? I feel like that's what they're known for. But then again, since this is an obviously Monster Girl fantasy, I'm pretty sure any of them would be great choices, really. And then again, maybe the Angel would be pretty nice, yeah. They have wings that are very huggable. Okay. Alright, I need to lift a disease. I need to lift a disease.
Only half the village has it now.
Nope, that's her cousin, the Sirens at Witcher Birds. Oh, right, the Sirens, yeah. I mean, technically speaking, technically speaking, aren't sirens just mermaids that, are just... Wait, technically speaking, sirens and sirens, they're like two different species, yeah. Yes, I know it's confusing, but it has a different spelling between them. There's like S-I-R-E-N and S-I-R-I-N, yeah. But they both sound similar, yeah. Although then again, siren is technic. Then again, the S-I-R-I-N, sirens are related to Alkanost. And the Ian ones are, the water ones. Here's the wedding brand. Mhm.
Wait.
Alright, nice. I got the marriage band. Alright, now let's take another quest, shall we? Alright, defeat Grinning Vein. Alright, now. Might as well do some jobs for some money. I need another I need that money. I need that funny bunny. You see, guys, I need that money. I really do. Okay. You see, I need. Alright, now, you see? I needed to, like, pay my bills, and definitely not so I can spend it on gotcha. Yeah, it's really not so I can, go spend it on gotcha games. I mean, anybody saying that is like a detractor? I'm toxic. Alright, now get out of here. Get out of here, you weirdo. Get out of here, you whatever this thing is. What even the heck is a card dock card dock anyway? I'm sure it's something, but I've never heard of it, so I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is, but they're pretty toxic, not gonna lie. I don't know what a card dock is, but it seems pretty toxic, not gonna lie. Alright, now. Oh, what's in this little water bag? What's in this water right here? Alright, now. Just want going in a waterlogged mine. Going in a little waterlogged mine. Confusing leggings. Ooh. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth. Oh no, Freeman's. Freeman assassins. Alright, now Freeman, prepare yourself to go from Freeman to, bondsman. Right, technically speaking, bondsmen are a different criminal organization that's in the lore. Oh, there's arrow launchers down here. Right, disable the traps. Disable the tripwire. Right. Whoops, did I not empty out my inventory? Right, consumable. I have a miner. Right, did I not do that? Alright, now I was certain there was a trap around here. Alright, can't be too careful when dealing with... Can't be too careful when dealing with cutthroats and murderers. After all, I am quite familiar with, villains setting up devious traps for, really anybody who, tries to fight them. Been caught in quite a few of them. Been caught in a few of them, but Alright, now. Alright, item. Been caught in a few of them, and sometimes been caught in quite a few of them. It's no big deal. Been caught in a few traps in my day, but it's okay. Alright, guess I can't get the armbands. Alright, can I open the door here? Alright, let's be careful on our way in. Alright, there he is. Alright, defeat the minions so they're not constantly on top of me. Alright, more minions incoming. Alright, all minions deleted. No. Alright, I need to use a consumable. I need to bring it back as proof. Alright, now I need to bring it back as proof, so unfortunately I need to waste my experience booster, but that's okay. And of course I'll take the Freeman bands, so I can, you know, get a little bit of extra money. So I can get a little extra money off them. Alright, what do we got? Ring of Lightning Warding. Spirit Wave. Wait, new material? Alright, I dealt with all the traps, right? They can't, you know, hurt me anymore, right? Alright, Spirit Weave must be a new material. I need to get some of that. Do. By the way, I need to consider what I need to do for, you know, like a... I was considering doing like a mermaid, you know, arc. You know, in the and with a sea-based world. I'm just not really sure what sort of villains, you know, use for it, though. I'm not exactly sure what villain and hero to use. I'm not sure what villains to use for that, though. I don't want them to be too samey. I don't want them to be too samey compared to, you know, some of the other villains.
Oh, really? Someone finally.
Alright, I'll trade you some armbands.
What I like to see. Keep the peace.
Right now, there's a blacksmith in here, right?
Good day.
Oh wait, even better, I'll just...
Heading for there's treasure to
Right
be
now.
found amongst those ruins.
Oh, whoops. My Blades. Might as well sell the stuff I don't need. Might as well sell what I don't need. Alright, I'll just sell what I don't need for now.
Crags, always open.
Alright, now, we may not get materials, but that's, you know, besides the point. Sorry about that. And I really need to look into what the Spirit Weave stuff is. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now, let's go back and turn in our job, then. Yeah, we have the armband we need. Yeah, we have the armband, so it should be fine. I'm just gonna turn in the armband. No, hey there. Grabbing Vine is dead.
That Freeman bastard they drove up like fucking mine.
Nice, more money. Money, 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 money. Alright, now, these guys are hardcore mercenaries, so... Yeah, I would consider, you know, making a hero whose basically thing is that they're basically a mercenary. Oh wait, should I do that? I mean, there are a lot of cool mercenaries in fiction. You know, such as the Grell mercenaries, which, you know, is what, you know, Mr. Ike works for. Yeah, Ike is, you know, very cool. Yeah, and Ike is very cool. He is also absolutely one of the most hilarious characters in, Fire Emblem Engage. You know, simply because he's a straight man in the world of, you know, insane people. Which, you know, instantly makes him hilarious. Whenever you have a character that's meant to be played straight in a world, you know, full of, you know, absolutely insane characters. Especially when said characters are, you know, really committed to being really super, perky XD, I should say. But, you know, that's basically every character in Fire Emblem Engage, really. Like, basically all of them. Yeah, Ike's like the straight man that's in that world, and, you know, it's absolutely hilarious. Probably the most hilarious interpretation of him. Probably the most hilarious interpretation of him, like, ever. Ooh. Wait, I think I've been here... Alright, now. Correct me if I'm wrong. Have I been here before? Pretty sure I have. Wait, I remember. This is where that one fairy guy was. Alright, now, we got kobolds. Alright, what do these guys look like? Lizard people? I thought they were like dogs or something. I thought they were like dog people. Like woof woof. I thought they were like doggy. You know, woof woof. I mean, honestly, that just makes the kobolds, you know, very head-patable, yeah. It does make, you know, kobolds a little bit head-patable when you, think of them as cute doggies. Like woof woof. Woofy woofy. Woof woof. Oh wait, is there a lore stone down here? Alright, I better get that lore stone. Alright, any other lore stones down here? Alright, they could be down here. Alright. I'll look around a little bit more for these lore stones. Alright, lore stone of autumn.
Does not seem so strange. I'm sure there are many people who in their youth had a similar experience.
Alright, now, I know there's lore stones in these dungeons somewhere.
I mentioned the unrest in my soul. I know it.
Alright, I'll be sure to look around a little bit more for those.
Unlike anything else.
I mean, they could be really anywhere.
Ghostly thing. I called it a divine spirit.
Alright, now.
I had no better word to describe it.
Alright, there's some Vargas in here.
But possessed a timelessness like
Alright, now.
it glowed with an aura of
It kind of reminds me, I also, with the Vargas character I was making, I also wanted to make a, I kind of wanted to make a Silky character too. You know, and Silkies are one thing I'm surprised, you know, nobody's picked up on that's like, you know, super waifu material. You know, honestly. Because, you know, they're like, you know, cute fairy maids. They're like the household fairies that are like the cute maids. Which, you know, sounds very very beautiful and cute, yeah. Yeah, I know lots of people, you know, really like that kind of thing. I know you guys like that sort of thing, because, you know, you like my maid outfit. I mean, there is a reason I have Inamati, and, you know, one of her outfits is a maid outfit. You know, that I constantly make. Right, I was right, there is a... uh-oh. And of course there's monsters behind me. Alright, now kobolds. Alright, now, I'm very sorry, Mr. Kobolds, but I have to, you know... You're kind of in my way. I am really, really sorry about killing you. I don't really... Alright, now. Besides, one interpretation I had of, you know, Silkies was, you know, making them sort of like, you know... Are you guys, like, familiar with, R.L. Stein? You know, in that Ghost Camp story where, you know, on the cover, they were like, you know, yeah, where he had them like, you know, where he had like, you know, ghostly campers. They were like, you know, just their clothes were visible. At least that's how they were in the cover. Not sure how they were in the book. But, you know, I was thinking of making Silky something like that, yeah. I can't open it like that. I can't open it like that for some reason. Of course, I don't have to, you know, stick with that, you know. Maybe I could have it, you know, be like they have it sometimes, and then sometimes they don't like that. And sometimes they aren't like that. I mean, you know, one of Silky's powers, you know, one of Silky's powers is basically, you know, poltergeist activity. Since that's kind of what they did in that one story about them. That's kind of like the only story there is about them. Messy Thieves and Kobolds, here's your golden. Alright, thank you for the money. I need that money, money. I need that money, money. I need that money, and I need it now to pay for my gotcha bills. I mean, my bills. My very expensive daily bills that I have every day, dude. Alright, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding, I'm just kidding. I don't actually mean anything by it, okay? I don't actually mean anything by it. I'm just kidding. I'm just dunking on DSP, okay? Yeah, DSP Gaming is the sort of person that would, you know, unironically do that. You know, I'm pretty sure DSP will rage quit a game if he's not making that bread. You know, because DSP is a greedy, you know. Because DSP is a greedy, you know, is a greedy begging, you know, gotcha addict. Yeah, it came out that he was like, look, yeah. DSP got exposed for like begging for money for gotcha. Yeah, and you know, he kind of got tricked in, you know. He kind of got tricked by somebody. He kind of got tricked into, you know, into playing the gotcha game on stream too. He got like super tricked into, you know, playing the gotcha game he was addicted to on stream too. Because, you know, DSP's not very bright, and you know, thought some people that were, you know, clearly taking advantage of him were his friends. Because he's not a very bright fella. I mean, have you guys ever seen him play games? It's unsurprising that he's not very bright. Unsurprising that he's a bit of a dim bulb. Unsurprisingly. Oh yeah, we're here about the stolen artifact that, you know, we're here about the stolen artifact. Alright, I know. I'm not trying to talk to you, I'm trying to sprint. You don't need it? Alright, now. Oh yeah, the stolen artifact that that cultist that, you know, some of those monsters had. Alright, now, stick close to me. Stick close to me, nobody's allowed to die on my watch. Alright, there seems to be cultists inside the vault. Oh, they're involved in the cult. Wait, are these cults Fae? Are these cultists Fae? Oh no. Alright now. What are Fae cultists wanting? Hey, be careful about, you know, fighting, very careful about that. Alright, I'll take them down. Right now, time to loot them for money. Right now, you get... It's a key to the vault, or a copy of, or maybe a copy of it, I can't tell for sure.
No knowing how many
many times they've been.
You're right, there is no tell. Alright, now don't worry, don't worry.
Must report back. See you at Helm.
Should I check the rest of the vault? Alright, now just hold on for just a minute. I don't think I want to leave just yet. I think there might be treasure. Oh, there's a lot of treasure in the vault, of course. First, there's also a secret passage up here. Yeah, good thing I have detect hidden, which lets me see all these hidden, which lets me see all these hidden stuff. Is that Prismir? Oh, Prismir? Oh, Prismir stuff. Alright, average lockpick. Oh, I got it first try, nice. More Prismir stuff. Okay, so there was some... Right now, is anything hidden in these boxes? No, there's Prismir stuff. Alright, so coming around here for treasure was definitely worth it. Alright, I'll take the... I won't... Alright, repair kit. Wait, it says there's a trap. Oh, can I... Ooh. Alright, there's really... Yeah, there's a trap just on this floor here. Alright, nice, first try. Master's legging. Yeah, there was a trap there, so I disarmed it, you know, took some materials from it. I hope the worst word aren't angry about me, you know, I'm taking your stuff. Alright, they've been in that vault for an awfully long time. You don't think they're, you know, working with the cult, you know, stealing our stuff, do you? Nah, it couldn't be, right? Oh, well, you know, let's reward them for their hard work by, you know, letting them pilfer our goods. Guardian's Hammer. Master Slaughtering Shaft, ooh. Alright, what's the Eye of Flame do? Fire damage, fire resist, ooh, 70 health. Oh, that's so good. Alright, I see something. Dude's Pile, that's just a minor mana potion. Alright, what's over here? Oh, that's just potions. You were inside that vault for an awfully long time. What were you doing in there? I was just pilfering. I was just stealing stuff. I also stole something called an Eye of Flame. You want to check it out? Wait, you stole her Eye of Flame? That's like super valuable. You're under arrest for stealing from us. We're gonna have to turn you into the cop for, you know, stealing from us. Aw, man. But I helped defeat the cultists, and you know, I helped defeat the cultists, and we know they were stealing from you guys. So, and you know, I helped you deal with the cult. So, don't you think we should meet in the middle?
You're here. That vault was hers to watch.
So, what?
Can't help but put her under suspicion. We have a small jail at the back of the keep.
What are you talking about? She wasn't, you know,
Between the freemen and other.
but she was there with me.
Of course she was.
Of course she was. I ordered her there.
Someone help those mages.
Someone help the mages get in.
Who? And how?
What about the key Gwyn found?
She
You never mentioned the key?
withholding evidence as well.
Hey, I think you might be lying.
Suppose I'm not surprised. I do want to know what became of that key. Well, What news? She never mentioned a key. Withholding evidence as well. I do want to know
Huh.
what came up.
That seems rather suspicious. It didn't seem like she would be the sort to, keep that key on her. I think he might be lying. Alright, there might be some internal corruption in this place.
Don't tell me you believe I had a hand in this. After all you've seen.
You blame yourself? Alright, persuasion worked.
I do.
After my parents, after all my warnings.
To my parents. After all what is the
I
saying?
ignored to pass that, or
Past are fated to repeat it.
bring my rather sweep it under the rug. That's why I'm in here.
That is why I'm here.
Your parents? Alright, nice. My parents are a little worse for him, but the order turned their back on them.
It turned its back on me. They would not help, let alone.
Alright, good thing I took levels in persuasion.
I'm sure we'll face more of it. In my strongbox.
You'll find a ring in my mother's. I want you to have it.
Mothers. I want you to
You didn't show him the key.
The key! Gods damn it, he was in such a... Take it. Show it to Brian. If it is a...
Where should I take the key?
First, speak with the Castellan. If the key is a copy...
Tyrion's Rest, okay.
the Master Locksmith in Tyrion's
Okay, thank you. Wait, should I just show him the key? There might be some internal corruption that he's might be trying to... There might be some internal corruption he might... Right, you think he might, yeah... Now, maybe we should unlock that lockbox first. Wait, alright now. The cult is, messing around with chaos magics. Wise ring, what's this? 2+2 mana regen per second? Ooh. That's actually really good, and the 16 plus mana. Alright, I'll be taking that money. Alright, now, Hey, you were just in her room. What happened? No, she said I could, take a ring that, she had, from her mom.
What's this now?
Nikki, you found among the vaults and intruders, I see.
Intruders.
Yeah, does that prove that she's innocent?
What I can say
I can't say for certain it's not the original. The first thing I checked after you went in the vault.
to the vault.
The locksmith and Tyrion's Rest.
Ah, yes, the gnome.
Did Gwen suggest this?
Something of how
Yes, she did.
you always did have a head for these things.
The gnome could be a trap, be careful. I'm sure it's not a trap. I'm sure it's not a trap. I'm sure, it'll be perfectly fine. Wait, what if the cultists are already onto him? Ooh, if the cultists are already onto it, that could be, a bit of intrigue. Alright, let's see what other, things I gotta do. Alright, I'm gonna do work for the thief faction. Alright, the contact is over here. Alright, might as well. Alright, I haven't done much work for the thief faction, so I might as well, do that. I'm sure I'm, way over leveled for this area. I'm sure whatever's in here, I'm gonna be, way over leveled for.
Who enters here?
Alright, Amateur.
Interloper, and you must... It is too late. The hunger grows and roars within me.
Alright, persuasion, works. For the magic begin ensnaring my mind. Alright, now. Kill him. Oh no, do I really have to? Enjoying the hunt?
Why don't we go deeper into my domain?
Alright, where'd you go? You could be somewhere. Probably somewhere deeper inside.
You're quicker than you look. We better start taking this
You
seriously.
might start taking it seriously. I'm gonna find you. Alright, I literally have to hunt him down. Alright, this time don't run. Oh, come on, stop running away. Yeah, he keeps running away like a coward. You know, I might be able to dispel them if you let me. Alright, now, I wish he wouldn't run away. Alright, you're not running away. No, 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 no. Alright, the boots. Separation from immaterial receptor power. Alright, good. Alright, we need to make sure those boots aren't, you know, causing any trouble. Alright, there's not much else in here. Oh, I guess that's not entirely true. Alright, I see some, you know, I see some Venus flytraps in here. I know, it's trying to take a swipe, it's trying to, you know, take a bite out of me. I've heard of take a bite out of crime, but, you know, I don't think, you know, taking a bite out of crime fighters is, you know, it's something I want. You know, especially not after the experience I've had with, you know, enemies like the Butcher. As well as, you know, as well as against the man-eating plant aliens. And yes, there are man-eating plants, and yes, they are aliens. Yes, that is a thing in the lore, yeah. The reason I decided, you know, to put that in the lore in the first place is because of, you know, Ultra 2. You guys ever hear? You guys ever hear? You guys ever, you know, watch Little Shop of Horrors? By the way, you should. Yeah, my favorite thing about, you know, Mr. You know, my favorite little thing about, you know, Mr. My favorite thing about, right now, Mr. My favorite little thing about, you know, any. Hi, Annie. Annie. Hi, Annie. Annie, thank you for being here. Hi, Annie. By the way, Annie is a fellow magical girl. You know, much more creative than I am. I'm actually rather happy that you guys feel, you know, that I'm inspiring.
Welcome to St. Edric's. His quarters are
Brother Etar was murdered.
No, I knew that they were enough to make a man question his faith.
He was arguing, Arrow. Brother Etar and his apprentice, Brother Wolf, they were inseparable like a father and son. Alright, now, you are very inspiring in your own way too, Andy. Thank you.
But since they're Mitharu save us all. Your Father Etar and his apprentices conduct goodbye.
Alright, now, you think I'm inspiring? Thank you. I appreciate that. Oh, excuse me. Alright, excuse me. Alright, now, if I were...
brother and I are preparing to give Father a goodbye.
Now you give them their last rites. Storage case. Traces of red crystal dust of whatever was once housed inside. Crystals from the well excavation. Crystals from the well excavation, huh? Inventory item. Alright, let's use the repair kit. Alright, the well excavation, huh? Now, something sus is in the well. Now, something sus is in the well. I should probably... take a look inside. You think? Alright now. Alright now. You know, I should probably, have a bit more confidence, really. After all, you guys. Oh, there's a dungeon down here. Alright, we're supposed to look for some sort of red crystal. Excuse me. Alright, those are kobolds. Luckily at my level, I think these guys are gonna be no problem. Why is there a secret well down here? I don't know. Alright, it says there's a few traps on ahead. Oh, I see a tripwire. I see a tripwire, that's pretty normal. Alright, pretty normal. Alright, disarm the bear trap. Oh, whoops, I picked up a shadow prism by mistake. Alright, now consumable. I'm just gonna use that. I'm just gonna use those real quick. An arrow shooter. Arrow launching trap. Alright, let's see. Whatever's down. Alright, there's a couple more traps up ahead. Alright, a tripwire. And there's a trap that shoots arrows. Alright, what's down here? Kobolds. Alright, what are these kobolds doing? That's all, not... Hey, you're not getting away. I better chase that guy down. A red crystal. I better disarm these bear traps. Better disarm the bear traps. Alright, do we want to pick the... Alright, now let's see, what do you have? Alright, I'll take the coins. Alright, they're going deeper. Alright, let's be careful. There could be... There could be anything down here. Could be all sorts of trouble down here. Alright, now let's get that crystal. Oh boy. Alright, more kobolds. They should be nice and easy to deal with. Alright, they're easy enough. Alright, I see one of the kobolds I'm looking for. They're the ones with those flaming lanterns. Unique kobold model for just this quest alone. Right, the last one is in here, so... The last one is even deeper. Man, this whole, cavern down here. What if we're, like, too late? What if whatever it is down here, we're too late?
Stay back. I don't know who you are.
You not have the crystal to mind, don't make me kill each other.
Crystals. They are
You killed the brother, I had no choice. You're trying to destroy the crystal, it doesn't matter. We've been chosen, the crystals wanted us to possess them. What sort of things do the crystals do? The strange woman was right, she knew the crystal's power, that's why she wanted them, but we told her nothing. Fire dropped the crystals into the well, and what they sang to me told me to kill him and rescue them.
They sang to me. Told
Wait, I can break the curse. Oh, I can break a curse.
their voices.
Alright, I might as well use the spelling to break the curse.
Oh, Father Adair, what have I done? I never
That's right, I better use it. Alright, now.
I am to go.
Item. Alright, now, where is that whistle? Alright, whatever these crystals are, they're not good. Whatever these crystals are, they're definitely something very bad. Alright, good thing I leveled up Dispelling. Good thing I had just enough levels in Dispelling to fix that. Alright now. Alright now, I don't want to kill everybody that, is cursed, by the way. Oh, sensors? Alright, what's down here? Alright, there's a skeleton in here. Alright, but what's over here? What's over here? Alright, alright now. Alright now. Right now, should we tell them about... Alright, should we tell them about, those weird crystals? So they know to avoid them? Wait, or will it cause more chaos if I, alert people to them? Huh. Maybe it's better that they don't know about the crystals, maybe. Then again, they need to be warned at least. Alright, whatever those crystals are, they're very bad. But who would have done this? Who would have done it?
Back again? Still could use the help of a clever traveler if you need some coin. There are guards outside of the prisons in each city, and they have the keys.
I've got a couple of the prison keys, but not all of them.
Hello.
Hey, hello there.
The boots do not seem
Alright, now.
Grim Onwig has not returned from a mission of his. I fear that
How can I help Grim?
You
Yes, find Grim and return him to us.
From what I've seen of your work, you have the best chance of anyone in camp. Grim is a close ally and
Alright, what was Grim's mission?
safe return is the
Steal an ancient book, the Missive of Stable, from a stronghold held by the Jotum.
stronghold held by Jotun. It seemed a relatively easy task.
They are fiercely territorial, however.
They are fierce.
Where can I find them?
He was to go to own stand.
Alright, I'll try.
Careful. There is. May the road rise to meet you.
Ah, all the way up there, huh? Alright, that shouldn't be too hard. Alright, I recall this area was kind of closed off to us before. Whoops. Alright, I recall this area was kind of closed off to us before. Alright, as I recall, this area was... Alright, we just have a little bit of problem with Bogarts. I'll just take care of them. By the way, I am considering making a Bogart, you know, villain. Yeah, they're with the Unsealing. Yeah, they're with the Neo Unsealing. Alright, ow. Alright, now, they're with the Neo Unsealing, who are definitely not nice people. Yeah, they're working with Karabase. Alright, now. I should say they are a Bogartized, you know, household fairy. And have the power of basically dead and decayed homes. Basically have the power of, you know, household decay. Of household decay and rot. I don't think I should use Fate on me. I don't think I should go Reckoning mode on these guys. They're a little too weak for that. I will barely get anything if I do that. And this area was closed off earlier. Those are just brownies. They shouldn't pose too much of a threat. My healing potion? Nah, no thanks. No thanks, that's barely worth anything. Oh yeah. Looks like the brownies are fighting a bear. Partially territorial. Now again, you know, in my world, you know, brownies aren't, you know, particularly aggressive unless you're really neglecting the house, or, you know, the house the house that they're in is like, you know, a dangerous and unpredictable environment. Then they'll get Bogartized. Yeah, that's what I think I'll call it, yeah. Alright, I can't open that. Right, so how do I find them? It's not showing me on the map where it is. Wait, I see. Okay, I wasn't paying attention. Alright, now. I wasn't being too observant, that's okay though. Now this is Jotum territory. Alright, this makes more sense. Alright, this was, evil, evil murderous giant territory. Alright, let's be a little careful up here. No, a sentry. Yo, why are we killing gnomes? I thought gnomes weren't bad guys. Why are we killing gnomes?
It's Dove. It's you.
How'd you get caught? The hero planet sent me a seal book. From the Joltsum sounded easy enough. You're ambushed by gnomish Patarans who look searching for the missive. They want that book and they'll kill us both for interfering. Uh-oh.
Steal the cell key, or pick the lock and get. I can't just walk out.
Alright, recover your tools, okay. Okay, sounds simple enough. Alright, this is a secret passage. Alright, I'll check out the stuff in there, later. That door is opened with a nearby lever, huh? Alright, let's be careful. There are traps. There are little traps around here and there. No, I'm sorry. Alright, now these guys are searching for the miss. Oh wow, these guys. Alright, now. Oh, these guys are putting a hurting on me. Probably because of my low. I'm not too worried though. Alright now. No more sorcerer, huh? I'll just take care of them real quick. Alright, now where's that lever? Right in here, huh? Alright, now you must have the key. Centurion Gaster. Alright, got the Centurion key. Alright, be careful of the sorcerers. And, pack out a little bit of a mean sting. Ow. Luckily, I don't think they're gonna be much of a threat. Alright, that must be the stealth kit we're looking for. Alright, might as well loot them to add insult to injury. Might as well loot them to add insult to injury. Man, I can't believe these gnomes are, are mean, evil, stinky bad guys. Hey, mister, alright now. How about I keep your kit? No, I better not do that. How do I open the door? Alright, I got the Centurion key. I got the Centurion key, so you don't need to worry. Although escaping from here might be... Hey, mister, you know you're free, right?
You freed me, Dove.
Alright, but what about the missive? Alright, but what about the book? I mean, I guess we'll worry about that later, but it seems like these... Alright, seems like the gnomes are looking for the missive for some sort of, nefarious reason. So we are Robin Hood, so we are like Robin Hood when we're working with these things. Unsurprisingly. Robin Hood, Robin Hood. Alright now. Yeah, Robin Hood. I remember that guy from, Dragon Quest. Probably my favorite. Alright now. Alright now, it's Robin Hood and his merry men. Yeah, they were a pretty fun character. Yeah, Robin Hood was pretty fun. Yeah, why? His ancestor even remembered, the hero's kindness, many centuries later. Several hundred years later, or however long it's been since, or however long it's been. Alright, I'm not taking the Shadow Prism. I don't want those things. They kind of are, not great.
You have freed Gurn, but his accusations of the Hierophant's
Those accusations of Hierophant's betrayal. Why have the Hierophant, just for as they call one in the desertion?
of dissension, your jobs. It is time you go to. May the rule rise to meet you.
Alright, Hierophant, you have some explaining to do. Let me check our quests. Locksmith. Use a whistle. Right, the whistle. What lies beneath? Alright, if I had to guess, it's probably somewhere down below. No, well. I had to guess it's somewhere in the well. Alright, I'll try. Right down here. Right, the whistle's gotta... Right, good thing I disabled all the traps. Right, now where's the whistle? Alright now. Alright, it's near the end. Alright, so I know to use it near the end. Okay, so I have a general location. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now good thing we were able to remove the... Alright, I don't trust whatever those crystals are. They seem a bit... toxic. Especially if they can take over and control people's minds. Which is obviously not good. Which is definitely obviously not good. Alright, so that confirms that the Maid of Wittenmeyer is the person that, is responsible for the red crystals. Alright, maybe your friends in the House of Amalur might know more about those crystals then. Although, I think I should probably, make sure that they don't fall into the wrong hands. After all, whatever's with those crystals might not be good. Right now, inventory, item. Right, I'm in the general location, I just need a crystal to find it. Right now, found the crystal. Crystal located. Nice. Magic mind controlling crystals. Huh. Not bad. Not a bad story beat. Yeah, for some reason it doesn't want me to fast travel over there whenever there's something on it, so... Guess that's just a minor bug in the game, I don't know. Guess that's just a small bug in the game. Oh well, it's not that far to walk, so... I guess I can't complain too much. I will complain for that one broken quest, though. Now, it was towards the beginning of the game. Most of them have worked, you know, pretty well. Most of them, aside from that, have been working pretty well. Yeah, I guess they kind of realized one of them was kind of broken and they had to, you know, make another quest for the Forsworn anyway. Hey, mister, you may want to investigate the... Oh.
Leave it to Hallam the White and his pet to expose my plans.
Alright, Maida Wetnire, what's the deal with the crystals? What are these crystals?
Have to try better than that, beloved. I keep secrets.
Alright, could we try, you know, smooth dressing him?
I wanted the mission's crystals, but the mortal and his boy would not cooperate. But I always find a way to get what I desire. Don't we all?
Who are you?
I am known as the Maid of Windmere, but that is all you shall learn this day. Winston is with me, and he will stay with me until I deem it. Since I have all of them, that leaves...
Oh, you want to pick a fight? Alright, Maida Wittenmeyer wants to pick a fight. Alright, I have roused the maid's interest. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's not good. Alright, we roused a crazy evil lady's, you know, interest. That's not good.
Are you ready to make the preparations and depart? Now is the time.
Alright, what does the maid want?
She covets King
Becoming King Swinson and always has. Uh-oh.
taking the whole court of enchantments. She is sent
Alright now.
more. There is
When there's interest is easily... Alright now.
the maid is a curious.
Uh-oh.
One
Your presence is altered to telling. Uh-oh.
aroused. Your presence has
Alright, fine, I guess I'm ready. I guess we shouldn't ask too many questions.
This is all I can offer you.
Alright now.
One can always find you are our last.
I guess I'll go do the quest. Oh, I got a resurrection potion. Okay, I got a resurrection potion, that's good. Alright, in case we get a partner and they, you know, die, I, you know, have it. Alright now. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm... Alright now. Oh, they're over there. Alright, that's where they are. Okay, that explains where that location is. Okay. Well, it shouldn't be too long being... Alright now. Alright, I got a bit confused earlier. Alright, Vargas, they shouldn't be too hard to take down. Especially these ones at my level. At my level, these ones are not too hard, yeah. Alright, I don't think I... Alright, now. Unless I can suddenly super jump, I don't... Unless I suddenly get a high jump, I don't think I can quite jump that... I don't think I can jump up cliffs. Not in these types of games, anyway. You know, especially when barriers are barely, you know, above my, you know, ankle. You know, I can't pass by them. Because, you know, I don't know, that's just how, you know, that's just how RPGs are. That's just kind of how RPGs are. Although this one is basically, what is Skyrim and Fable where, you know, slightly more colorful. In fact, I hear this one is kind of heavily inspired by Fable. You guys ever play Fable?
You've come. Wiser than those other fools in the House of Ballads. It is their inability to see beyond themselves that has brought them to this end. This is my realm, and any who seek to cross it must...
The Wall of Thorns awaits. Alright, what is the Wall of Thorns?
It isn't a telling, so it will be for you. Only a true knight of the House of Ballads may pass beyond the wall. Tell me, beloved, are your tales worth a minstrel's breath?
I don't know, I guess I have to find the armor, I guess. Alright, guess I have to find that armor. Kind of funny seeing, you know, random enemies just get into fights with other random enemies. Then again, bears are technically just wild animals in this game. Makes sense that they would pick a fight with, you know, anything they can with any other enemy.
Look who it is, Krath. Hallam, you are interrupting a duel for the ages. They can need our armor. Is this perhaps you can help us choose? Unless you believe.
Alright, now I'll just free you from your curse.
Then by all means, what? Where's the court? How have I come?
I'll just free you from the curse controlling you.
You have chosen the me. Goodbye.
Oh, whoops! I have. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Hopefully the armor stays there. Alright, the House of Amalur stuff is, you know... Alright, good thing, alright now. Good thing we freed them from their curse. Nice. Good thing I had enough, you know, dispelling level to do that. Good thing I had that. Good thing I have enough of that to, you know, remove the curse. Oh no. Otherwise, I will have to probably kill people that are mind-controlled. Alright, I may want to, you know, I may want to not do this quest right now. Because, let me check my status. Skill. I have level 5 in Dispelling. I think I need to wait for it to be a little bit stronger first. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to kill somebody that's under mind control. And I'd rather not do that. I would really rather not do that. I don't want to kill people who are under mind control, no. As a superhero, I find, you know, killing people under mind control to be, you know, very unconscionable, yeah. I find it, it's against my principles to, you know, kill people that are under mind control. Why, it's even against my principles to, you know, find them, you know, even responsible for their actions. Yeah, that includes, you know, corruption, or, you know, if they're possessed, or, you know, whatever form of mind control there is. You know, whatever it is. You know, whatever form of mind control there is.
Please, I need someone to travel to the
What happened to your daughter? She was led by a group of refugees in the town of Tectonic, and I warned her not to, but she's always a strong-willed girl. A band of Totowa have landed on the coast. Uh-oh. Alright, alright. Alright, pay me first. Should I really be doing that as a hero? As a hero, should I really be just asking for payment? Alright, no, I'm not gonna ask for payment, no. I'm not gonna just ask for payment, you know, no. I mean, I have the option to do that, but I'm not gonna do that. I have the option to do that, but I refuse to do that.
Yet the strong and the proud fall
I have the option to do that, but I refuse. Oh, this lab is a dungeon.
Come out. We know you're in here.
Oh no. Alright, I knew the cultists were in here. I knew the stinky cultists were in here. I knew you guys were in here. Alright, File Villains, I will defeat you. Get out of here, you cultists.
Are they gone? Hello? Is somebody there?
Alright, now. Are you okay?
I see I have you to thank. You and can't imagine what those churls were after. They kept barking on about the war-sworn name. But now tell me, what can I do to repay you?
Alright, can you tell me anything about this key?
What? Do you mean it didn't work? I promised that pledge shield.
Fennin, yeah.
Surely she had permission, yes? She swore to me. For pledge shield Fennin, yes.
By the way, oh, you have lockpicking. Alright, you can teach me a little bit about lockpicking. Nice, I got another lockpick skill. Alright, what's this crystalline band do? Oh, wow. No, I don't have enough. I'm limited by inventory space. No, I'm limited by inventory space now. Alright, I'll come back here once I sell some stuff. I can't get it. It's so good and I want it. It's a good item and I want it. Oh wait, okay, I'll salvage some stuff. Alright, I'll salvage some stuff, so. Alright, I'm allowed to go back and get it, right? Alright, good thing. Alright, now. I don't think I'll be taking the minor mana potion. Alright, nice, it's still here. Right, might as well take the other stuff. Found 10 unique items dropped by enemies. Ooh. Oh wow, nice, I got a trophy. Nice, I got a trophy and I don't... Alright, I am taking that crystalline band. Alright, let's salvage... Alright, I'm saving those chakrams for later.
Those she holds dear prosper and thrive.
Right now.
Yet the
Oh, why, welcome to if it's trade.
Alright, let me see if you have... Alright, let me see what you have for sale. Alright, what's Necklaceless Age? 10% damage with magic. Alright, that is very good, but you know. Alright, it's very peaceful here.
Oh yes, Lyria's blessing, our priest calls it. No violence, no crime. Why, not a soul's been thrown in the... Ah,
Too late to hide it now.
you never did know when to keep
Alright,
your mouth
should we try to persuasion? In a jail, not immortal.
In the jail. But Aurella and White Nils.
Alright, now.
And it's not as only please, don't breathe a word.
Who is the prisoner?
I told you, he's in the jail, in Burin Cove. Go see for yourself.
Alright, now, we should investigate Baron Cove then. Alright, now. I was worried that our persuasion roll would, fail. I was worried our persuasion roll wouldn't work for a minute.
Has anyone seen Candia lately?
Alright, now, I might as well report that the cultist knew to attack the blacksmith. Yeah, and they were going on about... Alright, and the cultists were going on about the Warsworn. That's very suspicious. Yeah, where'd you go? Alright, now, is there really internal corruption?
The general's inspection. And not a stain anywhere, do you understand? Well, the locksmith Pledgeshield fed it, you say?
Hey, that's not what happened.
We must confront her at once. Corey, Henry, seize her!
What are you talking about? What?
Pledgeshield Fennon's in the cells now. Go see if she'll talk. We've got to get to the bottom of this.
Alright, you want me to question her?
Yes, indeed.
You want me to question her?
I think she will tell us what she knows.
Do I need high enough persuasion for this? Do I need high persuasion for this? Alright, I better be careful. Alright, now... Uh-oh. Please let me save the game, please? Alright, I'm gonna save the game real quick, just in case it, requires a persuasion roll. Alright, I might as well question them.
I know I can... I stole the key and had it...
Hey, Watchfulline.
I gave it to...
Watchfulline, thank you for aiding. I highly appreciate it. Alright, now Apex Dragon. Ooh, welcome on in. Who did you give it to? By the way, this is Kingdom of Amalur? Yeah, that's alright now. This is Kingdom of Amalur, yeah. And also I'm Mendabody, yeah, I am a thought form. Yes, I am a thought form that was given birth, that was, created from the collective belief, from the collective wishes of humanity for a hero. I manifest as an arc, which is a type of fairy with bat features. I mean, technically speaking, I'm part human, but By the way, how are all you guys doing? We ranked a bunch of, what the fuck music videos for 420? Oh, nice. 420 is a pretty fun holiday, yeah. Alright, now. I remember I actually have art of anybody, dressed in, weed leaves. Because because one year I was doing 420. I like to bring it up every 420. Of course it's, anybody, dressed in nothing but weed leaves, so. Yeah, it's a little bit, revealing, so. It's just a tiny bit revealing, but that's okay, right? Alright, now I was supposed to look for a little girl that went missing here. Oh, there's a cellar here. Hey, don't worry, it's okay.
Make it quick. Thank Mitharu.
Alright, now. Mill and the forgers were out when the Tectonic was massacred and they returned and drove him off. Alright, so we're... Alright, now. Alright, so, the Winter Court soldiers, are terrorizing people and, hunting us down. And, by the way, Summer Court rules, Winter Court rules, okay? Totally not Celia propaganda, by the way. Definitely not. Oh, yeah. Definitely not Celia propaganda, by the way. Of course, then again, antibody is, only loosely associated with, the ceiling. Tectonia told me it was less politically messy that way. I think she kind of knew it might interfere with my duties as a hero. Wait, do I want to do this quest yet? Alright now. I think I'll do a different... Wait. I think I'll do a different quest. Investigate Burn Cove. Right now, where's the person I'm supposed to... Alright, now let's go inside here, shall we? Hopefully this is a nice, friendly place without any monsters, or, anything trying to terrorize me or kill me. Yeah, fat chance of that. Fat chance of that. I already got, like, prism... I already got prism... Alright, now, keep your eyes peeled for any traps on the screen. Keep your eyes peeled for traps. Not the fun kind of traps, no. The terrible kind of traps. Uh-oh. Enemies purified.
I appreciate the help, but my work here isn't done. Unless I'm going deeper into Verkey, I'll take my leave.
Alright, your father sent me?
I'm not going back until the
Alright, now,
in the depths of this place. They must have found them. That's their way in.
they're coming in from the waters in the... Alright, now. Yeah, these Winter Court soldier... Alright, now.
Thank you. With you
They used to let their boats in.
they were used to let boats in. You can be sure we'll find more Tuatha.
Alright, now let's go take down some more. Let's go take them down. Winter Court soldiers, uh-oh. Alright, now let's drive these guys out of, let's drive, these guys out of the Feywild. Alright, now. I'm totally not doing this, alright, now. Uh-oh, enemy, alright, enemy priest. Alright, I'll take care of him. Alright, now we've got to be careful, though. No, enemies are stepping out of the shadows. Enemies are stepping out of the shadows to fight me. I'm gonna record so alright now. Yeah, these guys are unseelie, so it makes it okay to beat up on them. Said every Sealy ever. Said every Sealy court member ever. Basically said every Sealy court member ever. Yeah, even in my lore, they definitely have a tense relationship. I mean, to be fair, the Unseelie did, kind of cause... To be fair, the Unseelie were, kind of, heavily responsible for, the war breaking out that, almost wiped out Fairyland at the hands of humanity. Yeah, it turns out humans really don't like when fairies, try to, act like, weird authoritarians over them. Alright, now. Now, stop running. Why are you running? Enemy is purified. So, technically speaking, technically speaking, there is the Neo and Sealy who are, working with Karabase. Yeah, at least they self-proclaim themselves as a Neo and Sealy. Yeah, it turns out humans really don't like, when fairies act like weird authoritarians over them. Or, do stuff like, kidnap their kids. Kind of a huge berserk button for humans, as it turns out. No, Spirit Weave. Right, I do want the Spirit Wave material. Now they can't get it anymore? Alright, we stopped them for now.
It's finished.
Alright, we stopped the Winter Court soldiers from pouring into this region. Hey, whoa, 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 don't run off. Don't run off, it's still dangerous. It's dangerous to go alone. We better be careful. Alright, you better get back home. You know, to your old man. You know where it's safe. We're safe and potentially, and you know, not potentially life-threatening. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now. Oh, excuse me. Oof. Sorry about that. Anyway, I gotta head off, and alright now, you gotta head off? Alright now, thank you. Thank you for being here, I appreciate it a lot. Alright now. Alright, no problem. Oh, I received a doctor's medallion. Alright, accessory. Alright, what does the doctor's medallion do? Oh, it has plus 10 health regen per second? Yo, that's huge. 15% chance to steal mana. Alright, I'll take that for now. Oh, I should really look for a place this... You know, I should really sell some of my old stuff. I should really, you know, sell some of my olds. Thunderers enter a berserker rage when they smell fresh blood. Uh-oh. Well, I don't like the sound of that. I don't like the sound of monsters going into a blood rage whenever they smell blood. Ugh.
Yes, what can I do for you?
Not even gonna lie, that sounds, you know, kind of terrifying, really. Alright, now you can have those. You can have Boots of the Wanderer. Answer's friend. Oh. No, +1 stealth? Alright, I might take that +1 stealth. I'm not giving up the experience thing, no way. Alright, I have a better, you know, item that does the same thing working. Alright, now that should clear up some inventory space. Alright, I should really look up where the backpacks are. Oh wait, there's one thing I should probably do. Alright, there is one thing I should probably do. Oh wait, I see... Alright, so there's one thing I should do before I, you know, leave this region for a little bit. Alright, you see, there's this thing right over here that's a lore stone. I have to tech hidden so I can see those. You know, at max level. So I need to go over there and, you know, get that. Right now, we might run into trouble along the way, though. As you can see, there's these arcane Bargus. Be careful about letting them hit you. Yeah, so you steal mana every time they hit you, and it's a considerable chunk of it. They can steal a considerable chunk of mana whenever they hit you. Oh, one more too? Alright, now. Alright, do I want hexweave shoes? Nah, I'm fine. I don't need those. Alright, tumblers. Alright, now Bogart tumblers. Speaking of which, I did mention I was making a Bogart, themed, villain for the Lore of Vendavati. Yeah, what's in this? Alright, I'll take those.
Time may sap this country dry.
Alright, another set completed, which means I get a permanent stat boost.
One valley will not
Do whatever,
lies buried
whatever it's for.
magic from these lands, and I will call it Galliford.
Some of them are for weapons that I'm not using, though.
Long after all the rest is dust.
Alright, regular Vargas. These guys don't steal mana, thankfully. They're still rather scary looking. I think they look like giant hyenas. I'm not gonna lie, oh, pestilent brownies. We gotta be careful, these guys can disease you. Be careful, these guys can inflict a disease on you, and you kind of need to go to a healer to fix that. Kind of a very nasty thing they can do. Hello there.
You've come to Nareen Farm. What's left of it, that is. That, or it's forgotten how to be a farm. Why, Auric dear, we'd clean forgot the paling wand.
Alright, I'll get it for you.
The hollow, and the Adaris hollow's not safe. You would? There are all sorts of wild fae in there.
Alright, there's a wand, huh?
Due south, just below the bluff. If you let us hope it is.
Alright, a wand and a hollow, huh? Why can't you guys just, farm? Alright, I was supposed to go to Burn Cove, wasn't I? Alright, let's see, the cove is not far from where I am. Alright, I can fast travel over there, right? Alright, I can... Actually, maybe I better go unlock that on the map first. Alright, man, I slew a whole ton of monsters. Alright, grab some money. I need that money. I need that funny bunny. Alright, I'll unlock that in the map. Alright, now to do the task I need to do before I forget to do it. Now I better... Right, you see there's some business with a secret wall around here. And I'm told there's something super special behind it, too. Alright, just regular civilization be no problem. Alright, alright now. They are, a pretty tough early game enemy. But by now I should be able to handle them no problem. And there's a bear head in my way. Alright, bears are no problem. I mean, they might be a problem if I were fighting them in real life. But I don't think I'm gonna be doing that. Oh, there's a skill book in here. Oh. Alright, that's huge. Alright, I'm taking the skill book. Definitely 100% taking the skill book. Alright, I'm feeling like there's something super duper special here. What the hell is this? It's a might item. I can't use it because it's might. Yeah, I literally can't use it because it's might. I'm not using might. Yeah, I'm doing finesse and sorcery, so I won't be using might. Right now, do I use the alchemy skill book right away? Actually, maybe I better hang on to it for now. Right now, where was I? Alright, I'm gonna head to Burn Cove. Right now, quest. Alright, I'm gonna go into Burn Cove. I'm told there is somebody here who's a prisoner who's not human.
Who goes there? Stand forth. Hey? You. What do you think you're doing here?
Let me enter.
Business or leave? You? Go in there? No.
I hate to have to use force.
Not for your life.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be quite a shame, wouldn't it? Why don't you go on?
Alright, now. Good thing we rolled successful on our persuasion. I mean, we could have very well just you know, forced our way in. Was that a giant rat? You. I like that.
You are not Dill the White, nor the Justice. You come to laugh.
What are you doing in here?
Nothing at all. I sit in reverie. I cannot stretch beyond the
Hey, do you want to be afraid?
circle. Yes, more than anything. But as you see, and there is the circle, my troops, which can be broken by words only the priest.
Kneel the white, huh? Oh, wait, there's a secret passage over here. Villain Sanctuary. Why is there just a door down there, huh? Why is there just a random door there that leads into Burn Cove? Alright, now might as well set off to find those things that... Alright, I'll just, you know, find a way to break the circle that's over him.
Though she holds dear, prosper, and greetings, traveler. Now tell me, child.
Yes I am. Lie.
Goddess Lyria?
Oh, you have a 95.
Then you are most welcome here to the village. If you seek healing, I can aid you. The doors.
I have seen Enter.
I am sure I don't know what you are speaking of.
Alright, now. Why did you do it?
Do what? Are you accusing a daughter of Lyria?
How do I break the circle?
If you persist in speaking nonsense,
About Enter.
I'll ask you to leave Tyrann. I have nothing more to say to you. You are forgiven, as it is Lyria.
Very well. Definitely not sus.
That a god keeps watch within my sanctuary.
Definitely not suspicious. No, she doesn't have it. Definitely not suspicious whatsoever.
Not a refugee, are you? Don't look it. No fey.
I know about Other.
Not in Tyrann's Rest. I see. It's not pretty, but it had to be done. If you'd seen all that I have...
I wish to see an enemy. Very nice.
You're headed to Chloricon, then? And you wish to see what you're up against? This one is the summer variety, but it is no less dangerous. Take this key and try to be discreet.
Alright, thank you for, giving me a key. The sanctuary, huh? I knew there was something, suspicious. Alright, good thing we have, good persuasion. Yeah, we can just, smooth joust and intimidate our way through, life. We can just feel as smooth as jazz.
Yes.
Hi there. Hi there, don't mind me. I'm definitely not doing anything, you know, evil. Definitely not up to anything. Oh, hey, what's this? Alright, don't mind if I do. Definitely didn't steal the book. Definitely didn't steal. Definitely not stealing the book. Hi there, mister.
Yours return. But never must accept this gift. Find me among hill and dale. I have not yet made up my mind what turn of seasons are due to him. The cell is cut like the tree's deep root. What power she took from me have ceased. First I must leave this cave a little while, mortal.
Thank you for just... Wait, are you going that way? That leads into enemy territory, you know. Wait, don't go that way. Alright, don't go that way. That leads into trouble. What are you talking about? What do you mean? I did absolutely nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, okay? I did nothing wrong. I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct, okay? I did absolutely nothing wrong. Perhaps it was you who did something wrong, huh? Yeah, you're being, you know, racist against... You're being racist.
I saw you speaking with the vagrants on Beggar's Bluff. What lies have they told you? Why have you...
Who are you? No business of yours. I'm not telling you nothing.
I see. They have fed you with lies. These are vagrants who do not belong in our blessed valley. They have sent you into this Fey Hollow because they cannot even farm without debasing Fey sorcery.
Alright, it seems like the religion of, you know, Lyra really doesn't like fairies. Alright, what do you want the one for?
Only to see those vagrants leave our land peacefully, nothing more.
Alright, do we want to, you know, help them?
Please.
Yeah, I didn't say I wanted you on my team. I didn't say I wanted you on my team. You're sus, I don't like you. You're sus and I don't like you. You're sus and I don't like you. You're very suspicious, I don't like you. Alright now, Seems like, you know, some of the people in this game are a little racist towards fairies. Although, to be fair, alright now. Yeah, there's nothing to be fair about that. Yeah, it seems like some of the people in here are, you know, racist against fairies, but even though they did nothing wrong, and did everything correct, okay? Alright, anyway, I better be careful. Nah, I don't want any of that. Ooh. Beyblade of Gloom. Right, that sounds edgy, I like it. Alright, now, give me the wand. No, I'm not gonna give you the wand. I'm gonna help the farmers. I ain't helping the church. I ain't helping the church. I ain't helping the church. I ain't helping the church of protagonism. I ain't helping the church, you know, oppress people. I am not helping the church, you know, oppress people. Get out of here with that. Nah. Nah, like, fuck off. Oh, wow. Ooh, nice. Alright, now, what's inside here? Wait, there's a big pile of rocks here. I'll just... Oh, nice. Magic shot. Alright, magic. Ooh, magic stones. Oh, there's a bog thrush in here. Alright, there's a thrush in here. Alright, we have to be careful. This is like one of those... I don't know, bogarts. Alright, where do all these bogarts come from? Oh, well, I guess it doesn't matter. Alright, salt boots, I'll take those. I guess I could break those down or sell them, I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'll just be taking that once. Give the one to either Alright, what should I give them to the religious lady or should I give them to, the farmers? Yeah, I'm giving them to the farmer. I am giving it to the farmer, okay? Yeah, I'm giving it to the farmer. I'm giving it to the farmers. I'm not even gonna think twice on that. You're not gonna help the racist priest now. I ain't helping the racist priest, nah. I'm alright now. Not helping the racist priest, no. Get out of here with that. Alright, that one, requires the spelling. Alright, now, I need to level up my dispelling and persuasion. Seems like a lot of quests are gonna require those. If they're gonna go well. Yeah, alright, now. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, whoops. Alright, now, I'm sure the wand is not... Alright, now. And I was like, no business. And I was like, how do you know about it, lady? Alright, taking the mana. Oh, we got, Bogarts on top of us. Alright, you wanna fight Bogarts? I will take you down. Alright, now. Hostiles. Alright, now, going further. Going down into city. I need banana, tasty banana, put banana in my mouth. Squeeze up healing constant denim. Squeeze banana. Oh wait, there's... I don't know, what the fuck? Get the fuck out of here. Oh, nice. Alright, any more bad guys wanna...
You've been to the hollow? Did you find the paling rock? Thousand blessings on your head. Look, Arik, you've given us hope when we needed it most. We have little to offer but these herbs. So long.
Alright, I got some herbs. Alright, may have lost the polling. Alright, now. I definitely made the right choice. Alright, the reward may not have been much, but you know, I think I made the right choice. No way am I giving it to the racist religious lady. Absolutely no fucking way. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Ban, 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 ban. No. She can, you know, she can suck my nuts and lick my balls. She can suck on my nuts and, you know, lick my balls. Okay.
A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key, but a bard, goodbye, fly high.
Alright, looks like there's a couple of skill trainers in here. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Okay, who are you? Who is this? Oh, whoops. Alright, is this how you do it? Oh, it's his collection. Alright, what's Medallion of the Gladiator? Ooh, 20% damage and 6% chance to crit. I'll take that.
A greeting for our meet. A thief may turn a lock, a brigand steal a key. Farewell.
Alright, there's a couple skill trainers in here.
I can teach you the secrets of trade. The Varani guard their methods well, but mine can be bought with coin. I bid you goodbye. A thought.
Met with Phasmir Hume? The bloke spends all his days training.
Met with Phasma Hume. The bloke spends all his days training.
Alright, nice dancing girl. She looks very pretty. That dancer was very pretty, yeah.
Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean...
Right now, let's see what you have for sale. Alright, I'll take the shards. Alright, doesn't seem like you have it.
Aye. Would you care to buy something? Irian's a good enough bard and a thief, but...
Alright, just wanted to check what you were selling. Alright, now let's... Alright, now Iron, King of the Cups.
What is this specimen before me?
Killed one as the hero plan set was to expect.
Skilled one. If only you had come sooner.
What are you talking about? Oh, it's something special.
Nothing.
Alright, now, can you help out a broken-hearted Alfire? Alright, now.
I should tell you more about what mission.
Anyway, poor Mallory. What happened? Who's Mary?
My queen.
Once joint leader of the moon camp, my wife. Happy yet we were in years that wed, but sad we were in the hours.
Yet she was of a noble family.
She was a noble family, and either just or we fell in love and eloped and joined. And the only ways, joined the only ones who, you know, do not spurn true love, the travelers.
She left me.
But I shouldn't say I don't care about your problems. That's not nice. We need to be nice. We need to be nice to people. Alright, so what's my mission? Alright, pray to the hero plant, I guess. Alright, didn't the hero plant, like, betray someone? Hi, Miss Hero Plant.
Is there a petition before me?
You're seeing cloak and shadow hidden from my gaze.
But it is strange. Ah, it is you, Shade. We are far from the woods of Dalentarth.
Alright, now. I came to hear your portents.
Yes.
Alright, we have the option to be rude again. Should we just be rude to everybody now? I don't think we should do that.
You must steal the from the Temple of
Anything else I need to know?
You are not the only thief that the calamities of
Alright, we have to steal a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, we have to steal. Alright, now. Looks like we have to, engage in a little snorting and stealing.
Selling any clothes? Someone off the road.
Why do you need pleasant clothes?
Indeed. These not clothes, so much as cloth. But the players of our bring me some peasant clothes.
I'll see what I can do.
Relative ease. You mean truly? It's been a pleasant journey.
I'm sure I know where to get some Alright, I'll have to visit a Fate Weaver, Is there a Fate Weaver nearby?
Well, now look at this.
the cards foretold of an arrival.
Oh, there's Fate Weaver.
You, I suppose.
Alright now. Now I should be able to take...
A thief may turn a lock. A brigand steals.
Alright, now I might as well take an extra point of stealth.
What's needed?
I'll take an extra point of stealth.
There is so little in this world a man can teach, and even less a man can learn. I've done all I can for you. Bear these dark times well. The art of the haggle is just another form of performance. Farewell.
I need at least 4. Alright, now I need a little... Oh well, at least I got one. Alright now. I need at least 4 in Mercantile. I need at least 4 in Mercantile, and I'm not gonna waste points on Mercantile now. Alright, Detect Hidden is a must. Stagecraft. At least up to Epic Gems. Alright, I might as well take a couple points in Dispelling. And take another level in Stealth. Alright, now Finesse. I already know what I want for this. Alright, now Sorcery, let's see. Take this. Take that. Take the Chakram skill. Alright, now let's see. Inventory. Alright, armor. Alright, now everything's, re-equipped. And Fate Weaving is getting really expensive, so I better be careful. I better be careful and not only do it when it's necessary.
Have you tried? If I knew, I wouldn't need pleasant journeys.
Alright, I think I know where to find peasant clothes. I'm gonna have to literally steal them from, you know, some random villager, aren't I? Well, that's okay with me. Well, that's okay with me.
Would you care to sell? Sorry, I mean buy.
Alright, now, let me look around and see what you have.
Would you care to buy?
Alright, I do like you. You look very sexy. I mean, very beautiful. I mean, very hot. I mean, mommy. I mean, mommy. Sorry, I apologize. I am attracted, you know, to sexy elven women. Can you really blame me?
You look like you've been in some tight spots. There's a bounty out on a damn set.
Alright, tell me about the bounty.
What do you say? 5 full crew of fresh recruits that turn tails, arms, and armor.
A bottle of bug starch.
I'm afraid we also.
I have some here.
So you do. Those fools have run off down the. How goes a hunt? Found all 5 bottles yet? They'll be up and down the.
Alright, thank you for telling me where they are. Deserters, huh? Alright, I will check out Rathar and, you know, a little bit. Alright, bug starch, huh?
What am I going to do? I've got to be going, but I can't. And I can't. The war, my friend. The war. I'd be far more eager for
Family arms, I'll get your family arms. Why not?
They're in there. Dover. You're serious. I'd pay just to know if they are or not. Well, you need to get into Dover. You might steal, borrow one. Or get hold of a forgery. Mooncamp might.
Alright, I'll check that out in a minute.
Find me any moment.
Oops. And let me check quests. Alright, now let's see. Alright, one of the deserters is down there. Oh, excuse me. No, excuse me, sorry. Alright, it seems like one of them's not far away. Seems like one of them's over here. Man, this game makes me really wish I had some way to increase my run speed. Wait, maybe there is, I haven't found it yet. Right now, where am I expecting some hostile? Wait, Freeman deserter? Hey, you're at Freeman's. Alright now. Wait, you're with the Freemans, aren't you guys, you know, trying to assassinate me? Yeah, about that. We had a contract with, you know, we just had a contract with that, and, you know, sorry about that. Nothing personal, just business, you know? I can assure you it's nothing personal against you, you know, personally. It's just that, you know, it's just, you know, we're, you know, assassins. We kind of, you know, we kind of make money doing this. It's not really, it's not a personal thing, I swear. It's not a personal thing, it's just business. Lord business. Remember in the Lego movie when, you know, Lord Business said that? That was pretty fun, wasn't it? Alright, Lord Business was a pretty fun villain when Lord Business was a pretty fun villain in general, really. I will say that the Lego Movie 2 was definitely not as good as, you know, the first one. Yeah, funny thing about the song from that. Alright, these guys are kind of beating up on me. Alright, they're kind of blocking. Alright, now. Alright, I have a plan. Alright, nice. Alright, I kind of reset all my spells, didn't I? Wait, first off, I better activate these. Alright, ability. Alright, I need to set that. Set that. And set that. There, now I have all... Now I have all the proper abilities set. Right now, one of the deserters is down here. Right. Oh no, they're a wizard. They're a wizard, Harry. Alright now, alright now. Alright now. Alright, the last one, alright now. Better hunt down all those Freeman deserters. Alright, does the guy know that, you know, we're... Alright, that guy's gonna be off... that guy probably might be awfully mad if he finds out... If he finds out we're the ones that, you know, the Freeman are hunting. What are the chances he'll be rather upset about that? Alright, now be careful, there's monsters up ahead. Oh, Freemans. Yeah, they're significantly less terrifying than the Freemasons. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, you know, rumors of conspiracy... Rumors of weird conspiracy theories and, you know, all that is like super popular in the States. Almost as much as actual cults. Yeah, you know, especially when it becomes policy, it becomes, you know, a bit rather dangerous. So I really don't. Yeah. Hey, Pumpkin, thank you. Pumpkin Lord, thank you for following. I appreciate that a lot. Alright, now, Freeman Deserter. Alright, now, we just hunted down the last of these guys. Legendary game, haven't played, though. Haven't played it, though. Yeah, you should play that. You should play this game. It's pretty... You should... Alright, this game, I got it on Steam. It's a remake of it, you know, that's, associated with, you know, THQ. Yeah, and if you know THQ, they did, you know, SpongeBob for Bikini... They did the SpongeBob game. You know, Battle for Bikini Bottom. Oh, Lianshis. Alright, these things are basically, you know, vampires. Not to be confused with the other fairies that are also vampires. You know, the vampire muses. And yes, there is a fairy that is basically a vampire muse. And I remember learning about them because of, you know, freaking, you know, the Ancient Magus Bride. Yeah, Lenny and Sid's. Lianshis are a little bit different than that. Yeah, it seems like Lianshis kind of follow a similar pattern, you know, seduce some, you know, silly people and then, you know, suck their blood or something. Yeah. Yeah, basically it's a type of myth that's made by, you know, people who find sex very scary and, you know, icky and all that. Alright, and we got assassins on top of us, which are, you know, pretty normal. Yeah, they're pretty normal. My favorite assassins are the ninja assassins, obviously. And yes, traditional ninjas are indeed assassins, so, you know, saying ninja assassin is basically, you know, very redundant. Hmm. I got all the bug search. Alright, now. No cowards and lying rogues, that's that.
But when they up and running, that's another thing altogether.
Alright, what's a bug search?
Things in the air in Cluricon. Bog Staunch gets them through it.
Oh, so it's a type of medicine, okay. Oh wait, we have a level up. Oh nice, we can level up. Alright, so... what should I take? Alright, persuasion and dispelling are very useful, but I like... Alright, now. Alright, now, I'm gonna take a point in persuasion. Wait, should I? I might as well. Alright, more points I put... Alright, now. Alright, now, let's see. What should I put it towards? Alright, let's put it towards a little bit of... Let's put it towards a little bit of blowing smoke in people's eyes. Yeah, I like the idea of, you know, blowing smoke in people's eyes. You know, as a fairy, you know, I'm very good at, you know, blowing smoke in people's eyes. Having that, I have to ask. Now, what do you have to ask? Wait, there's a merchant over here.
Did you think the whole army was
Oh, you have lockpicks, nice.
across the water in Cluricon? No.
Alright, now. Well, let's see, what's this? Alright, now, Wait, I don't have an active quest, do I? Alright, family arms. Alright, I might as well see... That's all the way over here, huh? Alright, I might as well travel over here. Wait, there's some sort of... Alright, now.
It's nice to see a familiar face. So much...
Oh, you sell gems, don't you? Oh, nice. What the... Alright, nice. I'll take the shards, because the gems are a little bit expensive.
Tension in this village. I don't know whether to bolt the door or move away. Farewell.
Oh, I'm gonna get caught for sure if I do that. Alright, wait for his... Alright, now. Alright, now, I need to steal the book on this bookshelf, okay? I need to wait for him to not notice me. Alright, 0%. I'll just take that. I'll be taking that. Alright, now, we just committed... Alright, now. As a superhero, I don't think it's cool to steal, okay? You shouldn't steal stuff unless you really, really need to. You shouldn't steal stuff unless you really need to survive, you know? Or you don't really... Yeah, you shouldn't steal stuff unless you really, really need it to survive or something.
Back so soon? I will never finish. There are so many...
The documents.
Wisdom be yours.
Thank you for coming.
But it sounds like General Telena is still here in exile.
But it sounds as if General
Alright, why is she in exile?
exile. For all but losing the fortress long ago. Telera led our forces, but she could not best.
Many were blamed her for the loss now. That doesn't sound very... I don't need anyone's help. No, we better not be rude to, the sexy elf. Does it like to her? She's, super hot. No, don't be rude. Real summer.
According to the fate, but she cannot do so alone. For poor Talera is fated never to succeed. Last I heard, General Talera was somewhat for a long time they were content to keep to their play of the summer and winter courts. Now we fight Gadflow.
Alright, I'll go meet that general that you're talking about. Oh yeah, come to think of it. Come to think of it, I have been collecting a lot of those Freemen. No, excuse me, I'm sorry. Right now, I might as well go over to Aiton. Alright, so... Alright, he's probably inside... Alright, probably inside the inn. Right now. Alright, maybe I should check that. Alright, now.
Take a seat and grab a
Alright, let me just check your... Let me just check your items real quick.
Stranger, just keep your business quiet. Always.
Alright, now just checking to see if they have a backpack for sale. Yeah, the backpacks do, expand my item storage, and I kind of am hurting for those. I kind of would like a lot more of those. Not even gonna lie. I would very much like those. Oh well. Alright, now, let's see, quest. I obtained some, peasant clothes. I obtained some pleasant clothes. Well, I know there's some in here. Let's see, I'm pretty sure if I go into the abandoned house, there's gonna be some in there, right? Right, in this house, right? Pretty sure there's some up here. Wasn't trousers. I am probably gonna need a peasant shirt too. Frick, I'm gonna have to break into somebody else's home. Yeah, I'm gonna have to break into somebody else's home and, steal that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I can... Pretty sure there might be some...
What can I help you with?
Alright, now let's see, ability... Alright, let's see. Does this actually work? Oh, nice, it worked. Alright, nice. Okay, I like the smoke bomb. Okay, I think the smoke bomb might be more useful than I thought it would be. It makes you invisible for a set amount of time. That's, you know, huge. Alright now. Alright now, I have some I have some peasant clothes. Alright, you don't mind. Wait, are these from a girl?
Well, my industrious little cloth finder. That's good. Here's some gold for your trouble. Pleasant journeys.
Alright, now, don't ask why he wanted those. Are these clothes from a peasant girl? Where did you get theirs, man? Where did you get theirs? I sold them. Yeah, you literally Alright, we're literally robbing people to steal their clothes. Literally robbing people to steal their clothes. How unfortunate. Is that how low we sunk? Is that how low we've sunk? That seems to be about as low as we sunk.
This is Dolveon. You an officer?
Alright, I need a pass to get in.
No entry. That's right. Officers only. If you've got a
I lost my pass. Oh, we can lie.
An old night drinking in Rathia, was that it? Woke up with less in your pockets than you used to have. If I had a go piece here,
Luckily, you believe me. Can I go in now?
well, that's right. You're allowed.
Okay, thank you. Good thing you believed me. Alright, we managed to, you know, smooth drop them into, you know, letting us in. Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing how much, you know, hoodwinking, you know, people, you know, really pays off. That's a good thing. Alright, now. It's amazing how, you know, lying, you know, pays off, yeah. Hey, you guys have a little bit of a rat problem in here? You may want to get that fixed. You know, they kind of spread the plague and, you know, all that. They kind of, you know, spread the plague. And that's really not nice. And, you have some bear traps, you know, set on the floor? Are those legal? Are those legal? Can you have some bear trap set? Alright, yes. Ow! Oops. I'm sorry. Sorry about that, I got a little bit distracted. Yeah, you guys have a little bit of a giant rat problem in here. You may want to get that fixed. Thank you for dealing with our giant rat problem. Here's a reward for you. Wait, you're rewarding me for dealing with your giant rats? Yes. Oh, okay, I'm such a dummy. I'm supposed to break law. Mary, I'm such a dummy. I'm supposed to, you know, break... I'm supposed to just break these. I'll just take that. Hey, where'd these rats come from? It's almost like someone set them... It's almost like somehow someone, you know, summoned them deliberately. Alright, I'm disarming that. Alright, I'm disarming that and, you know, stealing... Alright. Alright, I'll be stealing those things. And we have a problem with giant spiders in here now. And they kind of spit acid at me. Yeah, it kind of hurts. Why were you in the back anyway? We kind of had a little bit of a problem with giant spiders. Yeah, funny you should mention that. Yeah, funny thing about that. Also, why do you guys have booby traps, you know, set up in this place? Oh, I don't want those. Oh, I got... Ow! Giant spooters. Giant spooters. I don't like them. I don't like spooters. Very hard. Oh, all you had to do was do that? Oh, okay, I guess. Yeah, by the way, where were you back there, by the way? I was just, You guys had a little bit of a problem with giant spiders over there. I decided, you know, to take care of it. Oh, alright, I can win. Okay, so alright. By the way, we noticed you set some fires back. By the way, we noticed there's a little bit of a problem with fire. Don't worry, it's like a controlled burn. It will fizzle out on its own, I think. You're sure you know what you're doing, Miss Professional Exterminator? Right, Exterminator, that's what I'm here for, yeah. Well, I got a trophy for, you know, breaking 1,000 objects. By the way, you guys have a little bit of a problem with, you know, just, you know, leaving traps, you know, all about. Now, it seems a little unsafe. You know, not even gonna lie, that seems kind of unsafe. That seems a bit unsafe. My inventory, I'm pretty sure I have some consumables I can use. Alright, I better take some picks with me too. Right now, ooh. Ah, darn. Alright, do I have some repair kits I can get rid of? Alright, I have to sell those nuggets. And, you know, get rid of those gems. Do. Hey, we noticed a giant... Wait, alright now. I'm not sure why these guys just have random traps in there. Alright now, alright now. And I can just waltz out of here and nobody suspects a thing. Alright, good thing I can just waltz out of here and nobody, you know, suspects a thing, right? Nobody suspects a thing. You know, it's good to, you know, use a little silver tongue action. You know, we fairy, alright now. You know, we fairies, you know, are very good at, you know, being silver tongue, but, you know, you know, we were kind of, you know, alright now. However, fairies were a little too good at, you know, being silver tongue, so, you know, we kind of got cursed to, you know, not be able to tell outright lies. Yeah. So, unfortunately, to get away with lying, we have to kind of be careful with our words.
So, you got in old Doveyan,
The staff was missing. Let's give it to him.
That's it. No miss. And the talisman?
It's right here.
Find it in its place. One. I feel safe with it on my arm.
Yeah, we're not gonna take that. We're not gonna take those things. Oh, we got a Master Signet. What does that do? Alright, what's a Master Signet do? Oh, 60 plus mana. Woo. Alright, it's okay, but you know, not the greatest. Yeah, my Wise Ring's a little bit... My Wise Ring has the same effect, but a little bit better. Oh, I got a whole bunch of gold, too. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's see. Quest. Oh, excuse me. Alright, now they're down there, huh? Well, that's not far from where I am. No, that's not super far from where I am, so I might as... Alright, that's a... whoop. Oh, there's crabs. Alright, now Alright, now, remember, if you shoot a deer, you know, you're a monster, but if you know, kill a crab, you're, if you kill a crab, you're a hero. Yeah, unfortunately, even in Fairyland, you know, people can't help it, you know, think that, you know, mortals have a, you know, aesthetic.
Well, what's this here? A little soldier come wandering down the coast?
They found the key, Oh, nice, it worked.
Better get word to Mad Hast in the customs house. Him and his will want to know. They always...
Alright, nice. Alright, looks like I'm going to Rather. Oh, right. Get a big nice shot of the city. Looks really nice and fancy, I like it. Alright, looks nice and fancy, I like it. Very nice and fancy, I like it. Alright, the first thing I want to do is hit up the shops. First thing I want to do is hit up the shops if I can. Alright, this is a shop, right?
Hello. You have come to Gwalchman.
Alright, now Gem of Cultivation. Don't worry, I just wanted to take a look around. Alright, they want to attack.
Welcome to Rathir, cousin.
Greetings. Hello.
This is the... If you want
Oh, nice, alright. Alright, selling a bunch of gems. I will take the, you know, magic stones. They're cheaper than just buying the gems, so... And I can turn around and make my own. And I can turn around and make my own. An acceptable compromise. Alright, let's see. Alright, you're selling armor. Oh, you have Prismere? Oh wow, she has Prismere equipment. Oh wow, ooh. Oh, you have a bunch of materials too. Here, what's this do? Alright, I might come back here and buy that. I'll come back here and buy those materials if I can. I don't think I'll be able to do that right now, though. Alright, they have a lot of cool stuff for sale, though. Oh, nice, they have a whole bunch of really good stuff. Alright, I'll be able to get a whole bunch of good stuff here.
Just listen to the two of
Alright, I better repair my stuff.
them. Husband and wife?
Better repair my stuff, because why not?
Do not miss Leogriff's many marvels. Curios,
Alright, curios, huh? Alright, you're surely... Alright, what's this? Oh, what are all these? Alright, what is this? Alright, I can make better stuff than that.
staves and robes, all of the highest quality.
Alright, I don't think I need anything from you for now.
Curios, talismans, items of power.
Oh, there's no use. Say, you're
Good with locks?
good with locks. Yes, and no need for keys. Ace with a lockpick. The chest it's in. Oh, now don't worry. Nothing in the storeroom's seen the light of day in years. The Chamber of Trade's on the way to the Chamber of Trade basement. Just head toward the keys.
Alright, maybe I should sell some stuff.
Curios, talismans, mages worth their salt. Buy from Leogriff.
Alright, let's see what else I can sell if I can... Alright now. Might as well sell the gems, because why not? Alright, sell the gold nuggets. Alright, I'm not selling the skill book now. Alright, I know I have more stuff to sell down here somewhere. Right now, I'm pretty sure it's down here somewhere. Alright, where is it? Alright, now it's got... Alright, whoa. Yeah, some of our stuff's a little hot. Yeah, some of our stuff is a little hot as in it's stolen. Yeah, don't tell anybody that... Please don't tell the other members of Dreams that I engaged in a little bit of, you know, petty theft. I'm sure, you know, the other heroes in, you know, St. Joan will be, and St. Joan as well as, you know, all the other realities will be very upset with me if I did that. Yeah, don't tell them that I did that, by the way. Alright, now that should free up some inventory space.
Come on, Will, think. Where could they be? You find that old ledger?
Oh yeah, alright, now thank you for the lockpicks. Alright, I better check the rest of these. Oh, whoa, I didn't want to attack. Sorry about that, I pressed the wrong button. Alright, alchemy. Let's see, well, they do have the ingredients. Also, I will say you are very, lovely. I will say you seem very, lovely. Oh, excuse me.
Welcome, friend, to the
Alright, books. Oh, excuse me.
Bookseller extraordinaire. Until next time.
Move along.
Alright, should I... Alright, now, I think I might get in trouble if I, Alright, now, I might get in trouble if I just, randomly commit crime in the city.
Come on, Will, think.
Upper City, huh? Alright, I'll check that out in a minute. Alright, now, might as well look around for more stuff to do.
Magic, masters of spells.
Fish fresh from the morning catch. Spices from across the raging sea.
I see someone down here who's in a little bit of trouble.
You look capable. Still, you'll do it, won't you?
Alright, delivered where?
To do better than the last notices of duty.
Notices of duty, huh?
I'll give you a list of names, and you get.
What if someone resists?
Easier. What I need are boots on the ground in Chloricon. I shouldn't say this, but if anyone can't or won't.
Sure, I guess.
Take these cards, deliver them to Rune. All can be found in Rathir, and I can be now. Be on your way.
Alright, you don't need to be aggressive about it. Alright, still. Don't need to be so aggressive about it. Maybe it's so aggressive, miss. That might come off as a bit...
Get this. Me fighting a duel? You can't fight a duel without one. Well, turns out my friends are all drunken cowards. Thank Lupoku. Before you go to... she'll know what you mean. Then, now, time...
Duel, huh?
You're from the Scholia Arcana, aren't you?
This is for you?
What is this? This calls for another drink. Rove, another ale.
Alright, notices of duty.
I'm happy to help you with whatever you need. I'm open to buy.
Alright, unique armor fitness surprise. Alright, do I want to, do that? I don't know if I want to gamble on this.
If the price is right.
I don't know if I want to gamble on that.
You must be here about. Must be because I reek of desperation, of one sending young souls off to certain doom. Goodbye.
Alright, alright now. That must be, you know, the Navy that they want me to sign up for. I ain't doing that, no, yet. I ain't doing that yet. I'm not sure if I'm quite leveled up for that.
Please, find Selny. Tell her.
Betrayed by whom?
Betrayed. The lower tunnels. Go.
Oh, seems like there's a bit of crime in the shadows of the city, huh? Alright, now I am going to... Alright, now. Let's see, maybe if I go up in the upper city.
Students of magic.
Alright, should I go into the upper city? Alright, I'm going to the upper city. And I see a skill trainer right off the bat. Alright, hopefully I don't need, like, +4.
Good evening, milady.
Alright, now, where do I go? Right down here, huh?
Hello. I am the governess of Miss Wyvern Giff. It is my duty to... I will confess, there are days I yearn...
Max skill allowed 3. Wait, there's something up here too.
Did my parents send you? Are you some sort of new instructor? What is this? Have my parents seen this? They won't like it when they...
Alright now. Deliver another notice of duty. Yeah, you're being signed up for military service. Yeah, it's very exciting, I know. Yeah, be sure not to get killed out there, okay? And what if the people that I'm trying to get to sign up for military service, like, you know, might resist? Nah, don't worry about it. That's just, you know, that's not really our problem. I mean, it seems like that might, you know, it seems like, you know, people might not be willing to, you know, fight or die for, you know, various causes, you know?
Yeah? What are you doing
Oh, nice, alright. This is from the moon camp. Seal the cowl of the maiden? Alright, now, you should forget. Alright, now, Alright, persuasion successful, yes. Nice, thank you. Thank you, game, for being generous with me. Nice, I retrieved the cowl. Alright, now I should see what you want.
Tell me, what brings you to this sacred place?
Right now, alright now.
This is not done in the north, then. It is our way in Rathir.
And exchange we earn a blessing.
Tasks of devotion.
Alright, now, where do I start?
You began when you with it. Travel to the three
Priestess Turin, alright now. Ow. Isn't the priestess in Turin, like, you know, incredibly corrupt? Yeah, I don't trust them. I don't trust them, they seem kind of corrupt.
Welcome to our temple. My station is to look after the relics sacred to our... When the war...
And of course they want me to get back, you know, lost religious relics.
Bring any you find to me.
Oh wait, I found a relic.
Rewards those in her... You did! This is wonderful. May the fortunes of live... Goodbye.
Alright, so there must be a lot of lost relics then. Well, I can't say this game is, you know, full of stuff I don't... Alright, this game is definitely full of stuff you know, to do.
Goodness.
Oh, exciting and mysterious.
My lady Coriana won't eat. She won't sleep. The healers say bad blood, but my lady swears...
You sleep so... Alright, now can I do anything to help?
Sleep well? It's hard to say. You'll find my lady in the house, by
by poor Malian's side.
Nope, I might as well see what I can do for, you know, your lady. It might be a curse of some sort.
My son Malian is gravely ill. If I were younger, I'd go and
Alright, now.
This myself and bring my son this wild plant, and I will see you richly rewarded.
Alright, now where can I find it?
There's only one place that I know of. Beware.
Alright, sure, I guess I can look for that. Do. I guess I can look for a herb to heal your son. I mean, a very nice noble lady is basically saying, you know, can you please find a herb for my son, you know, who is, you know, needs healing? I don't see why I should say no to that. I mean, it seems like a pretty basic quest to me. Hey, whoa, don't attack. Do.
On behalf of myself, my wife, and my daughter, I
Give me your signet ring.
and all that.
Should we just, you know, say that?
Are you serious? You must have had one too many apples, rat. Stay away. Farewell.
I don't think he's good. Alright. Alright, which one do we need to seal again? Hold on, let me check the quests. What? How'd I get caught? There was a 5% chance that I got caught. Alright, can I pay the fine? Sure, I can call. Alright. A 5% chance that I got caught. Figured. Alright. 5% chance, you know, 5% chance, and I got caught. Oh well, at least we can, you know, at least we can pay a fine, you know, make them look the other way, I guess. Alright, our crimes have been cleared. Alright, now we don't. Alright, now. Alright, where are the last relics?
They were primarily sent to the so long.
5% chance to, you know, not get caught. 5% and I got caught. Ah. Oh, good. All right. Good thing. All right. Good thing I was able to pay the fine and, you know, just, you know, waltz out of there with, you know, a noble leader's ring, I guess. Thank you for just letting me do that, game. Thank you for just letting me do that. Thank you for just letting me do that. Even though that seems like kind of a bad idea. Okay, you just let me steal somebody's, you know, ring. You know, that's like super valuable and all that. And you're just, you know, letting me, you know, bribe you and, you know, walk away with it. Okay, thank you. Well, okay then. Alright, I will, alright now. 5% chance. 5%. That is some nonsense right there. That is some, you know, that is some, you know, bullocks.
Welcome to the Wending, mate.
This is for you?
What's this, eh?
Yeah, you're receiving a summons. Alright, you're being called to duty. Hey, aren't you the criminal that stole that, you know, one dude's ring? Yeah, he was like an important member of nobility and you, like, stole from him? What do you mean? I committed no crimes. What are you talking about? I was found innocent, yeah. I was found, completely innocent, yeah. Yeah, they, found me completely innocent, yeah.
Buy something, sell something. It doesn't matter where you got it from.
Hey, what's this? I don't need it. You have the Rose of Shadows.
Don't say it so loud. Someone could hear.
Alright, I'll buy it.
Remember, I never
I'll buy the Rose of Shadows. Alright, I'll just buy the Rose of Shadows. Do. Alright, now. Alright, you might not be fighting. Darn it. You have no choice. Oh, he ran into some giant spooters. Alright, I'll save you from the giant spooters. Alright, now will you go?
I give up. If I'm to get myself killed, I might... Oh, I hope you're happy now.
Alright, now. Disarm the bear trap. That's right. That's right, you better go. You better move along. Alright, he almost got killed by giant spiders, you know, running from his duty. Yeah, I'm sorry, I don't like, you know, forcing people to, you know, fight and die for causes they don't believe in, but, you know, I don't think I can... the lady was, very persistent that I do this. I don't like making people fight and die for causes they don't believe in, but, you know. I tried to hoodwink him, but he was like, nah. I failed the role in that. Oh no, giant rats! We're rats. We're rats. We're the rats. We pray at night, we suck at night. We're the rats. Oh, somebody put some, you know, bear traps here. Alright, I'll set up the bear traps. Alright, Hey, do I want to be here? It looks like there's something else down here. Hi there.
So Raph is dead too, then? Oh, it began when Faro went missing.
Rev said you were betrayed.
In the alley. Betrayed? We have traded more than rags with some. Up above and here below. This is too much for us.
But Raph said to tell no one.
See if there is anything they know. Anything they can do to help us. Do you think even the watch cannot be trusted? That is nearly unthinkable. Go there then. And see, but if all else fails, speak to Captain Talabor. Above the tunnel, if you can't learn anything.
You think the captain might help you? Alright, well, Alright, now. I don't know if we should trust... I don't know if we should trust a guard in this, you know, game. I mean, they seem a little corrupt. Considering the experience I just had with them, they seem a little bit corrupt. You know, just a tiny bit corrupt. They seem just a tiny bit corrupt. They just seem a tiny bit corrupt.
Welcome. Relax and rest a while.
Seafoam Tavern. Food, drink.
Excuse me, coming through.
It seems like there's someone up.
Hello there. You look quite fit, quite able. Perhaps I'll have goodbye.
Welcome. Relax and rest a while. Well now, how are you?
Alright, now please don't go wrong this time. Alright, so I'll just be taking that. I'll just be taking that, and this time I don't get caught. I can't believe I got caught the first time, man. That was, you know, some bullshit. That was some absolute bullshit. How did it roll just like, you know, on the 5% deal? Yeah, this game, it's a little different. It's not 100% you need, it's like 0%, you know, to get caught. And that was on like 5 and, you know, almost got sent to jail. Good thing the guards in this game were like super corrupt and just take bribes, you know, from just anyone. By the way, hi there, the one... Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Hi there, the one pie, thank you for being here. Alright now. Ah, sorry about all that. Alright now, I will save the game. Alright, saving the game. Alright now. Wow, we have a lot of side quests to do. Alright, I have a lot of side quests to do, and I'll probably do them next time. For now, I think I will look for somebody to raid. It's been a while since... Alright, I've been playing for a while, so I kind of need to get to bed. Alright, let's see, Alright, how about we raid Zombie Kai, yeah? Raid Zombie Kai. Alright, let's raid them, yeah. Thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you to everybody who showed up. Even if you showed up later, you know, you show up after the stream is over. I highly appreciate it. Alright, now, Moonbat Raid is today's raid message, and remember to fly like bat and shine like the moon for your stuffed dreams are made of. Bye-bye.